Police say murdered West Marland businesswoman was known gang member. Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of Area 1, Clifford Chambers, had revealed that the businesswoman, who was shot and killed on Thursday afternoon in Darliston, West Marland, is the aunt of a known gang leader. Then Pinky Hilton, who was also reportedly a gang member herself, was said to be out on bail in connection with a murder charge. She was part of a gang, and she is actually the aunt of the reputed leader of the 14 to 52 Gym Team gang, Dwayne Minto, otherwise Scotwell, ACP Chambers revealed. ACP Chambers said one of the conditions of Hilton's bail stipulated that she was to avoid the Second City St. James. She was charged for murder and was on bail and was to stay out of St. James Space, the top cop stressed. He said her murder might have been as a result of gang conflict in the St. James Police Division. We presume that this is an extension of the gang conflict involving a gang that she is a member of and other gangs that they may be in conflict with, ACP Chambers added. According to the police, the incident happened at about 3:45 p.m. at a business place located at New Roads, Darliston, in the parish where Hilton was the owner. It is reported that Hilton, 32, received multiple gunshot wounds to her head and upper body. The now deceased was thereafter transported to the Savannah Lamar Public General Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Woman who killed footballer sentenced to 6.5 years in prison. Quality analyst Russell Foster has been sentenced to 6 years and 6 months at hard labor in prison for fatally stabbing national women's footballer Tamara Plum Plum Clark in 2019. Justice Leighton Pusey handed down the sentence in the Home Circuit Division of the Supreme Court in downtown Kingston on Friday morning. Foster had been found guilty of the lesser charge of manslaughter by a 7-member jury. Clark, a rising star in the sporting arena, was stabbed to death during a reported dispute over a cellular phone about 8:50 p.m. on October 31, 2019 at Limelight Plaza in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew. The sole eyewitness, who was the first to take the stand when the trial began on January 8, 2023, had told the court that on the evening in question, there was an argument between the reggae girl and the defendant. In that argument, the witness said Foster accused Clark of deliberately ignoring her calls. The witness said Clark responded by saying her phone was acting up and that other individuals were also experiencing difficulties contacting her. The witness said Foster lunged forward and tried to grab the phone from Clark, who pushed her hand away. She said Foster then brandished a knife and stabbed the footballer in her side before stabbing her a second time. Foster had claimed she acted in self-defense against a footballer who she claimed had been fuming over the fact that she had called it quits on their toxic 7-month sexual relationship. Person of interest in Grange Hill Gang Feud killed in police shootout. One of the persons of interest the police were reportedly monitoring in connection to the recent gang feud in Grange Hill, West Marland, was shot and killed in a shootout with the police on Friday morning. The revelation was made by National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang during the groundbreaking ceremony for the West Marland Police Headquarters Friday, and later by outgoing Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson during an impromptu stakeholders meeting at the Grange Hill High School in the parish. We ran some operations, and I believe that we have got one of the persons so far who chose his particular route to take on the police, and the rest is history, stated the Commissioner in his address to the Grange Hill stakeholders meeting. The Commissioner added that while there are more people like that one was killed, one thing is for sure is that those gang cases will continue to be built and will continue to erode their capacity. Meanwhile, Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of Area 1, Clifford Chambers, told reporters that the deceased man challenged the police and was shot. ACP Chambers said he was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. An illegal firearm was reportedly taken from him. The police have since indicated that the security forces will continue their operations. The gang feud between the infamous King Valley Gang and the emerging Ant Sports Gang had resulted in the death of 5 people within 3 days in the Grange Hill area. The flare-up resulted in Grange Hill Primary and High School closing their doors on Tuesday and resorting to online learning platform. Principal of the Grange Hill High School, Tevin Donald Lawrence, told reporters that classes have since resumed at the school. On Tuesday, ACP Chambers said a curfew was implemented in sections of Grange Hill. The areas include Racecourse, Crowders, Geneva, Mint Road, and Top Lincoln. The top cop had also revealed the names of persons of interest in the police area in which they were targeting. Among them are Demar Thomas, O.C. Heavy, D. R. Dog, Romain Murray, LaShawn Warren, Orlando Reed, O.C. Bello, Charlton Dixon, Janelle Wright, O.C. Grabo, and Leon. He had asked that individuals who are aware of these people to call 311, 811, or the crimes officer for the West Marland Division at 1-876-333-9558, or the commanding officer for West Marland Police Division at 876-822-6840. National Neighborhood Watch condemns Central Village killings. The National Neighborhood Watch movement has strongly condemned the quadruple murder in Central Village on Tuesday. In the tragic incident, two women, Nicola James and Nicola Clark, along with Clark's daughter, Sora White, James' son, Little Patterson, lost their lives when their house was reportedly firebombed. The Neighborhood Watch movement condemns the firebombing of the house in Central Village. President of the group, Dr. Asher, told reporters. The reported firebombing of the house resulted in the deaths of 4 family members, including a 4-year-old Little Patterson and 13-year-old White. They were both inhumane and cowardly, she added. Dr. Asher emphasizes that the loss of the innocent children would have a profound impact not only on the affected families, but also on the entire nation. When we stoop so low as to be killing off our children, we are destroying our nation, she lamented. She is urging that individuals seek to settle their differences in a more civilized manner compared to what is being seen in society at intervals. It is time for us to deal with our interpersonal challenges responsibly, she appealed. She is calling on individuals who may have information on the killings to share what they know with the authorities. Those with information need to come forward, tell us what you know, let the senseless killing that are destroying families, stabilizing communities, and undermining our nation stop now, she stated. Man tells judge ganja money help him build house. A St. James man who bore the claim that the proceeds from selling marijuana allow him to construct his own home was ordered to pay $20,000 in fines for possession more than a pound of weed. The fine was handed down by presiding judge Sasha Marie Smith Ashley after Ferron Blair confessed to possessing and dealing in marijuana during his appearance in the St. James Parish Court on Wednesday. The exact date of the incident was not disclosed during court proceedings. It was, however, revealed that police visited Blair's house as part of an investigation. During their search of the house, they found a plastic bag hidden inside a washing machine. The bag reportedly contained ganja weighing 1 pound and almost 9 ounces. When Blair was cautioned, he reportedly said to the police officer, "Do what you have to do. Me no have no gun, a weed me sell, I won't stop selling it, so you have to go charge me again." In response to the allegation, Smith Ashley asked Blair if this was the first time that he had been charged with possession of ganja. "Yes, Your Honor," he replied. Blair then shared with the judge that he used the money for selling ganja for a good cause. "Miss, I used my ganja to build my house. That's what helped me to build it," stated Blair. "But, sir, it is unlawful," the judge told Blair before ordering him to pay a fine of $6,000 or 3 days for possession of marijuana and $14,000 or 30 days for dealing in it. "If you come back here for it, you'll be going to prison," the judge told Blair before allowing him to leave the courthouse. Lucy Mayer says politics being played out with Friday's opening of Hopewell Police Station. Mayor of Lucy, Sheridan Samuels, had accused Member of Parliament for Hanover Eastern, Jamaica Labour Party Dave Brown, of playing politics with a planned ceremony for the official opening of the new Hopewell Police Station on Friday. The retrofitted building, which is leased by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, belongs to the Hanover Municipal Corporation. Arguing that the corporation is a stakeholder, Mayor Samuels was peeved that invitations from the planned ceremony were coming from Brown. "How it is that the MP is going to invite us to our own function. He is not going to get any political mileage out of it," stated Samuels during the sitting of the regular multi-meeting of the Hanover Municipal Corporation on Thursday. Initially, Mayor Samuels, who is also the chairman of the People's National Party majority-led corporation, asked the council for the Hopewell Division, PNP Lennox Free, if he had received an invitation, to which he replied yes. The mayor then asked, who was it from, to which Free replied that it was from the Secretary of the National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang. "Sounds like a good move, and you are certain that it is the Secretary that called you from the Ministry of National Security?" questioned Samuels, to which Fair replied yes. The mayor then asked the CEO of the municipal corporation, David Garner, if the corporation has received an official invitation. In response, Garner said 2 days ago the ministry had contacted the corporation and a comprehensive list of names was submitted. He said he expected people who did not receive their invitation to get there soon. Gardner also said that he had received a call from the office of the Member of Parliament on Thursday morning asking for email addresses to be submitted. Similarly, Mayor Samuel said he too received a phone call from the MP's office to inform him that he is invited to the opening ceremony. I am wondering if they are politicizing this event because we are the ones that actually go out there knowing that the station is needed there. We have been following up and rented out buildings for the peppercorn fee. We gave up the assets that we were collecting thousands of in rent because we know that it is needed in Hopewell. You want to tell me that because Councillor Devon Brown, JLP, is not the council again, the Member of Parliament took over and politicizing the whole event and extending an invitation to us who are stakeholders? Questioned Samuels, who added, I don't think I am going. In July 2021, the corporation decided to forego an annual revenue of $251,000 for the property to facilitate the establishment of a well-needed station in this coastal town. However, before the lawmen could occupy the building, renovation work was done to the structure, which was previously occupied by the Electoral Office of Jamaica, which at that time was paying $252,000 per annum for a section of the building to utilize. However, with Hopewell fast becoming a crime hotspot and the nearest police station located approximately 3.5 miles away from Sandy Bay, the corporation had decided to lease the property to the police for a peppercorn rate of $1,000 per year for 50 years. The station is expected to serve some 21 districts, which are currently included in the 51 communities that the Sandy Bay police station currently serves. Dr. Chang is slated to give the main address at the opening ceremony on Friday afternoon. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.